Black Ops Cold War is underrated, and I feel like we don't appreciate it. I mean, maybe after Vanguard people have appreciated it more, but this game was just fun. And sure, maybe the multiplayer wasn't as fun as Modern Warfare, and maybe the engine wasn't as good, and maybe the sniping isn't as good. I'm not making a good argument, am I? So you're just gonna have to hear me out for a sec. But when I think about Cold War, it wasn't the multiplayer, but the zombies. And this zombies mode was a step in the right direction after the terrible Black Ops 4 zombies. I know some of my friends are watching this and they love Black Ops 4. You know who you are. I'm not here to argue about it. But what I'm getting at is the zombie mode brought back the OG perk system. But now there's no perk limit, and now the price goes up the more you buy, which is something BF4 didn't have. It had this stupid class system. They didn't even have Jug. They knew they fucked up because they made a big deal out of Jug in the Cold War trailer. And most importantly, Cold War had actual good maps. But Cold War didn't do everything perfectly. As you may know, Cold War changed the point system. In BO4 and below, whenever one shot hits, you get 10 points, making it so there's a balance to the weapons. For example, a SMG may not be that powerful, but you can rack up a lot of points, and shotguns can kill fast, but you won't get that many points. Cold War threw this system out the window. Well, now you get the points after the zombie has died, and every gun gives you the same points, making it so there's no downside to using more powerful weapons and no reason to even think about other weapons. But some changes are good, like the perks for example, but the Pack-a-Punch has also been changed, and I think it was a good improvement. In BL4 you could Pack-a-Punch like 6 times before it was even done, and it gave you special perks that you couldn't see on the perk board. It was overwhelming, but Cold War simplifies this where when you walk up to Pack-a-Punch you have a menu where you can go to level 3, and you can also get a special ability to add to your gun, and it's a lot more easy to explain to someone mid-game than explaining 6 levels of Pack-a-Punch. Cold War also brings the new addition of being able to bring any weapon to the start of the game with you. BF4 also had this, but only limited selection. But to balance this out, in-game we have a rarity system. Your starting gun will be red and go up to orange, and at that same price to upgrade rarity, you can buy shield, giving you extra protection. Now at this point you might think this is a lot to keep track of, but it all flows very well and feels very natural after learning the map. Speaking of which, how are the maps? Well, like I said earlier, they're good, and you got 4 land-based maps. D Machine, this takes place in the abandoned... Oh wait, I don't know if I can say that. Okay, wait, run it back. It takes place in the abandoned Funny Mustache Man research facility, and they messed up and opened a portal that set out a bunch of zombies. I don't know why, but that sounds like the Germans. Next up is Firebase Z. It takes place at Outpost 25, an Omega Group research facility. For context, they're the bad guys. After that, there's Mauer der Toten. In German, that means Wall of the Dead, which is 10 times better of a name. This map takes place in East Berlin by the Berlin Wall. This map takes place in... somewhere. I tried doing research, but I don't know what any of it means. You gotta do this one yourself. They're all really good and fun maps at the end of the day. Well, that about wraps it up. Only need to talk about... Wait, Jaden, you need to talk about Outbreak. Damn it. I really thought I was going to get away with not talking about it. But anyway, Outbreak was an extra mode released for Cold War, and there was a lot of hype around it. A open world zombie mode seems pretty cool, but sadly this mode sucks ass, and it's honestly sad because it had a good idea. But the early game is too slow, there's no real bonus for trying to go off the beaten path, and the objectives, as they are called, are slow or tedious. And last of all, it felt like it was taking away development time from normal maps. It felt like it was the only thing they would do, and in the end, Outbreak was just one big flop. But there were some other modes released for Cold War, like Onslaught, a mode where you would play on multiplayer maps, and it was slow and tedious on release. But after a while, it got a lot better, adding ways to upgrade shield, weapon rarity, and Pack-a-Punch, but still just a okay mode. But Onslaught Containment was a amazing mode. It was Onslaught cranked up to 11, a true place to test your skills, and is the best side mode for zombies. And the last big one was Cranks. Well, you would die if you didn't kill a zombie in time. It's fine, but I only ever played it once, and then never again. And the last one is Jingle Hells, only being playable during the holidays, where there was no box, but you could find boxes that had stuff, and also snowballs. Okay, that's all the side modes. I think so, at least. I hope you're happy. Let's talk about the story and wrap this up. The story for Cold War Zombies isn't connected to the other Black Ops. As you may know, Black Ops 4 was the conclusion to the story, but Cold War is a reboot, I think. The ending to Cold War leaves us with a lot more questions than answers, but the story is very simple. And I'm not gonna sit here and walk you through it, but all you need to know is that you're a strike force trying to find the lost agent Samantha Maxis. And soon on, she got stuck in Dark Aether, where the zombies came from. And to be honest, that's as much as I know. I mean, I could do all the Easter eggs or watch an hour-long video, but no, I'm not doing that. If you want the rest, you can go somewhere else. My only problem with it is that you have to play as the multiplayer characters. You see in the older games, there was a crew who was in all of the games, and they were great characters, but you don't get that here. Okay, well shit, I'm not good with conclusions. Okay, wait, let me look for something. Okay, I got it. Cold War good, Vanguard bad. Wait, that's not fun.